you starting right now?
Like now, it's like 30 seconds.
Okay.
We're fine.
Close enough.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
You can see his hand. His arm. His appendage.
Again, until I get a wireless keyboard and mouse, this is going to be the very weirdest, awkwardest starts to streams. Awkwardest, yes. But hello, it's the Bowmeister, and I'm back for another stream.
Hello!
And of course,
LG.
on the couch, as usual. And yes, T-Gaming. Every streamer likes to go live late on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah. What does that mean?
Yay.
I go early on Sundays.
You go early on Sunday, yeah. 11 a.m. on Sundays. So, it's been another scorcher.
It's
Oh, no,
warm today.
Warcraft hit triple digits.
Oh, no joke.
My car was reading like 102
It was 90 at Spearfish all day.
when I left Warcraft when I left work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's hot. But he installed. I helped.
Yeah.
He installed an air conditioner.
Installed means we just placed.
Still technically installed it.
Yeah, true.
But I have myself an air conditioner, which we will test probably tomorrow.
Yes. Again, don't know how jarring the ride over and me dragging it up here was, so just gotta let that Freon settle a little bit. Like when you first get a new refrigerator, you gotta let it settle for a little bit before you actually start using it.
I did turn it on to make sure did it actually work. Didn't get nothing electronic scotch also, but it works.
Sweet.
It turns on, so we're good. We're set. So I don't know, you guys could probably see the fan behind my head a little bit. We're gonna try and stay cool the best we can. And we'll just actually doing a sound test right now to make sure that we are heard well.
Yeah, no, I'm looking audio. Yeah, and I don't hear the fan.
No fans?
No fan.
Which is great. I'll gladly take no fan any day of the week. Alright, so what did we do last time?
Maybe you can hear it a little bit, but it's not annoying.
It's not annoying enough? Okay.
Yeah.
Which again, is good. We're going to think because I think I can do something with proficiency today.
Proficiency?
Proficiency. Shush! Charm. Nope, no, it's guts that I need to work on the most. And charm. But I can't leave, I don't think.
Hey.
Yep, nope, can't leave. Don't think I have anything that will actually increase my charm.
No
Got
books, no-
got proficiency and did proficiency anyway.
Or Guy McGiver. MacGyver.
Yep.
Oh.
Did I read that one yet? Let's find out if I read it. I'm gonna sit down and read.
Hey.
Oh, nope, won't let you. Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Oh, you have to choose the right chair.
Yep. It's 10:25. I'm so hyped. I didn't realize today. Yes, no. I made a lot of progress. I think I read it already because I don't see it in the way. You're uncharmed.
Nope.
Yep, there it is. Nope.
You've already read it.
Tomorrow's one of my favorite days in the entire game. Well, that's gonna be hopefully it's good for all of us here. Hopefully. Prime Minister has still been unable to form an effective plan to counter the Phantom Thieves. Criticism against him is not only coming from the opposition, but from the ruling party as well. If the ruling party does split, then a snap election may be a real possibility.
Hey.
I don't know much about politics, but it sounds like there's a lot going on in the government. Japan is a parliamentary system after all.
Yes, as many parties.
And of course, Forgot the word. Working together.
Coalition.
Thank you. Yes, a coalition is key in most parliamentary government systems, especially one with many parties.
We had to do a mock election and come up with a coalition in one of our classes at UW.
Yep.
European Politics with Professor Anderson.
Yes.
Love that woman.
She was one of my favorites.
She was my absolute favorite.
Dr. Roberts from the history department was also
Dr. Phil Roberts. You can call him Phil. Don't call him Dr. Roberts, and please don't call him Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, you took a class with me.
Yeah, I took 2 classes. I took Wyoming history and history of oil. We did history of oil, didn't we?
Yeah, we did history of oil. It's like I remember we took a 4th. It was hilarious. I did all of my upper level classes with Dr. Roberts in history. All of my 4,000 level classes were with him.
That's funny.
Alright, well, how am I doing on lockpicks? That's not helping, that's new items. Sorry, there we go.
You gonna say you don't have any?
I got 13.
You got a lot. You're just walking around with liquid mercury.
But you're on the Discord, I don't know how much y'all use, but I'm there. I don't use it too terribly often, but if... primarily because I'm not really on Discord all that often.
I don't have Discord.
We have talked about
Yeah, we've talked about it.
getting a group Discord going for UI and Friendship Punch. Get a few others going.
Mm-hmm. We've discussed it.
Yes, we have discussed it. So I'll check Discord T-Gaming probably after the stream. Let's check out... Why not? Let's check out Shady Commodities. Welcome to the alluring world of Tanaka Shady Commodities. This site uses text-to-speech for an easy-to-understand shopping experience. You can obtain rare and unusual items through Shady Commodities. Purchase will be delivered in a few days. You can only order 1 package at a time. More products will be available from Shady Commodities as you purchase more items. Try investing to see what valuables are stocked in the future. Forget any silly doubts or skepticism you might have and just sign up now. This site is incredibly shady.
That's why it's called Shady Commodities.
You gonna sign up? Is it a good idea to use your real name on a site like this?
No.
Your code name it. That's a good idea. Welcome. This is Tanaka Shady Commodities. Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now, you can find all the rare items you could possibly want. Let's see, there's the Spirit Sense Mirror, a hand mirror that frightens those who see it. Looks like we get the skill equip of Foul Breath. 5-inch nail. Not 9-inch.
Not 9-inch.
Not 9-inch, but 5-inch. Deals 50 curse damage to all foes. And we've got Magatamas of Hell, Cyclone, Frost, and Arc. I do kind of want to buy the Spirit Sense. Foul Breath does call it, I think it calls it Fear.
Okay.
It's nice to have that. So why not? Okay. So far, you've spent a total
Organa, quit licking yourself.
of 5,000 yen. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. We'll see you again soon. Cat's gotta clean himself after all. And that didn't take any time out of our day.
Hey, hey.
Whatever that red thing was, it was really strong. What red thing?
Oh.
So they're talking about that. What was it? From Mementos?
Maybe.
What was it called?
Could be the Reaper.
Reaper, yes.
Oh, I have Gambling going on.
Oh, there you go.
Is this the button masher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have done this one before. Yep, Yama is still there. Oh no, it's the gambling game!
Can you do this in Shinmei?
I did. That one had a little more.
Go on.
Alright. Yes!
Yeah!
Woohoo! A 1 and a 6, it's on!
Oh,
Nice, you got a ring. Just go to the second round, even or odd.
You choose a thing.
Let's go even.
Ah!
A 4 and 5, it's on.
oh man.
You got it wrong. I go even now.
Alright. Moment of truth.
Ah!
Odd all the way around.
Oh man.
And I lost. Game over. What do you think's gonna happen to the protagonist now? Rotten hell until I play the game again.
Yep.
All victory in this game really comes down to luck. Just accept your defeat with dignity. Might not have won, but I love that attitude he had. Your persistence is so cool.
One up.
Point in. Hey!
Yeah, maxed.
Maxed out in charm. Sweet.
All right.
Hey, just gotta get your guts up.
Yep. Don't you have a book on secret techniques? Maybe you should try giving it a read sometime.
Nice.
Well, the next chance we get, because tomorrow is the festival.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that it's gonna be a little bit before I can go out and into the world again.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
And again, if you hear a little bit of feedback from the game audio, it's backfeeding through the microphone. I have it at.
Which I didn't hear anything. I'll double check.
Yeah, just check, make sure.
I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Okay.
It more or less just sounds like
I'm
someone
not used
talking
to
on
being
a
the one
speaker.
interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Okay, so just want to make sure. Because we have it up at a certain level so we can kind
How
of hear
much
it.
do you think he knows?
But I don't know about you, the fan's kind of blocking out some of that sound. So,
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders.
Yeah, no feedback.
okay, good.
Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question.
I am waiting until I stop,
By the
until I
way,
see the characters stop
seems you've
moving their
denied
lips.
Yeah.
the relation between the Phantom Thieves and the
Again,
murders.
dog's a little hard to hear with the fan behind us. I mean, Travis was having an issue with the fan.
Why does
Yeah.
that change? Until now,
I thought I
haven't you
almost had a
upheld
cuddle
your
buddy
stance
yesterday.
that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous?
Almost sat in your lap.
We're close.
How are you so positive that they haven't?
Something your cat doesn't even do.
So it would have been the first time.
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people?
Yeah,
Why, it's as if you're a
Butt face.
prosecutor.
not that cat.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it.
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
I mean, that's what she's trying to do.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Oop.
Your comment
Surprise.
just now. Does this
Akechi,
mean the
what do
police
you know?
have already
Yeah.
identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
She's gotta be bluffing.
I mean, to be fair, that's what it would sound like when you're sitting up there in the crowd.
Yeah.
Pipe down.
It looks like he's kind of staring directly at the.
Well, I mean, they're standing right on the dang balcony, so
There.
that
He's lying,
crossway.
right?
Of course, you can just barely see Haru and
Oh yeah, right
Java
down in the corner,
right down
right next to the microphone.
But if it's the
Crowd there.
truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
I definitely plan on watching the anime or the animation. Excuse me.
May have repercussions
Once I'm
on the
done actually
investigation.
with the game.
Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
Excuse me.
the truth.
I'd like John Piper like the dog park,
I didn't take him
What's he
today. I
planning
thought
on
it was just a
saying?
little too warm.
which is fair, honestly,
It's quite the confidence.
and
you
it's
have.
completely fair. I think it was
So
what,
certain.
70 something, about 7
Very well.
this morning?
Yeah.
Something like that?
I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think
Who are the Phantom Thieves?
are, Akechi-san?
Alright,
Who
so-
are the bow leavers? Oops.
Idiots!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Oh.
It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I
You
can't
got
turn
saved
off
in
my
the
phone due
nick
to my
of
job.
time.
Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, but does he actually know? Or is he just hypothesizing?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
I mean, he is hypothesizing.
We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Troll him. No.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Oh boy.
Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring
Oh
them too?
boy.
If that's all right.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be shopped!
They're coming out of nowhere.
Yep.
I have video. So, you admit it then.
I mean, you have us dead to rights after all.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
Try hard.
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Wait, what?
For real?
Who was it?
The better question is, will Morgana start saying anything?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos,
Yeah.
I entered that world too.
Hasn't talked yet.
Nope.
That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you.
That kind of sinister looking.
Yes.
He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
Well, he has a persona.
This guy has a persona too?
Oh, there's Morgana.
Now
Now
we
we talked. Oops.
Remember, if you enter the metaverse, you can hear Morgana.
I swear it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts?
Yes.
Yeah, he
I
was.
experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse. We call them
Oh, a little
palaces.
majestic leap there,
To steal
Morgana.
the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. Well, there's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people.
Enjoy the floor. The slightly cooler carpet below the floor.
Yeah.
Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this
I
rate.
was like on the floor a little bit earlier, scratching on it. I'm like, this is not really not what to work. I'm like, look right here.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
Akechi, we're already in a deal.
A deal?
You're not, you're a confidant. We're already in a deal.
Yeah.
I would like you to cooperate with me on
Oh, it's a deal.
investigating the truth.
Storyline deal.
And if we decline?
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I
Oh,
mentioned.
extortion!
Blackmail!
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Yep.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Well, you just established that. Don't kill anyone.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed
Now, I'm
anyone,
being pissed.
though!
You know?
And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Very story-heavy episode, I think.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Spent, what, almost 2 weeks in one 3-hour stream last week?
Mm-hmm.
Might be
Unfortunately,
2 days today.
there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
He is demanding quite a bit.
Yes, I think so too.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this.
Meaningful time?
I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
One by one.
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action? He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Yeah, like you said, extortion.
Damn it!
Exactly.
What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
I think everybody in the right half of the seats could have heard you just then, Ryuji.
Yeah.
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring.
You see that on the counter? In the bar?
Ooh.
Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have
Boss has a
occurred once
calling
again.
card.
Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party?
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh?
Hi, Kasumi.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
Head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
I guess we're gonna go have some fun with Kasumi.
Why not, right?
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Oops.
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The Student Sharing Special! But, before that, we've decided to change things up this year.
Yeah.
We've got a huge surprise for you all.
Huge surprise.
Members of the dance club, come on down.
Okay, I don't know if it's different between Japanese and English spelling, but the sign says Shujin, S-Y-U-J-I-N, and I've always been spelling it Shujin with an H.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Bust a move! Guy, can you move? Can you do anything? Oh, no. Okay. Thanks.
Very impressive, Senpai.
The guy third from the right, you're kind of blocking him. His timing is way off.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Okay.
Anime! It's amazing, I never get blocked with any of these cutscenes. It's always the music. It's one particular song in one particular region.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
Almost kind of reminds me of the dance she does in the intro videos. She doesn't have her umbrella.
It's more like ballet than gymnastics, like the super screen throw routine.
Might be. That one.
That's crazy.
Like half the floor is any more it being after all. Oh shit, figure skating in the winter.
Yeah. Do it, Beaudry! Oh, I thought she was gonna bring you out.
Left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
You kinda did.
As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
I mean, you're like, what, 15, Kasumi? 14? Something like that? Should we walk her home?
Persona 5 the animation, it's on Funimation.
Nice. Well, it'll be nice. We'll ask to walk her home.
Thank you. I'll be alright, though.
On season 28
The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially with you.
The 26 with 2 specials.
I think it's like 26 and 2 OVAs.
Yeah.
And of course, I've only watched the intro music, but it's still just as good as the rest of the Persona 5 music.
The rest of the story.
You know, I do miss Paul Harvey's commentary.
Me too. I used to listen to that all the time.
Of course. He was on every night at like 5 o'clock. You were just there.
Oh.
Post-festival party's about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that had gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Looks like I've received some messages. We're still at school. I wonder what we should do about that deal he offered. Anyway, want to go to the post-festival party
Looks
together?
like everyone's gonna go, so might as well.
I feel anxious about being alone.
Go with on.
Yeah, you want to go
Yes.
to the post-festival party and try to go down? Can't really decide on what Akechi was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed, though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us.
Just go.
I mean, we're going on.
Go with on.
Obviously. Great. I'll see you at the gymnasium. I should head back to the gym. I turned around and walked right back over it.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
I wonder in the original Persona 5 that we just get this scene, we don't get the whole dance scene.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
Sigh.
Oh, sorry. I was just worried about the whole thing with Akechi-kun. We're gonna be okay, right?
You want to be reassuring? I don't think we want to do the middle one.
Yeah, no, middle one's not good.
Do you want to be reassuring and say definitely, or do you want to say,
I mean,
let's just forget about it for right now and like have fun?
Let's just have fun.
You're right.
Ooh, 3
We
points.
should have fun here while we can.
I mean, you're already maxed out with it anyway. So.
I was gonna say, we're maxed out, we're dating, come on.
The student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
They're really doing this again this year? this disorder really makes the post-festival party what it is.
How about the girl in the hoodie with the
With the super bleached hair.
I mean, to be fair, how many girls in Shujin are blonde?
Well then, come on up.
Go on.
What should I do?
He's calling you, let's run away, you poor thing.
Well, I mean, we're kind of in the spotlight, so running away would be kind of a...
Yeah. You poor thing sounds a little...
condescending.
Yeah.
So...
He's calling you.
Calling you.
But
just go.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Fine.
Front Rosie.
Yup.
Takamaki.
Takamaki-san. Good looks, smoking body. You don't look like you have a complaint in the world. Now then, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Takamaki-san? Takamaki-san?
I don't know.
Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Oh boy.
Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the
We're
kill.
all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Takamaki-san?
Yeah.
What do I think?
Anna's in trouble.
Anna's in trouble.
I need to change the subject.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Ooh.
Now I don't know if this has anything to do with a romance level with her or not.
I don't know, because saying I've always loved you put her on the spot even more.
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems like do you have a boyfriend's not a great option.
No.
But of the three,
I mean, I can almost see them even gonna
I
do.
have no idea. I'd say one or two with, I don't know, not one or two, one or three.
You know what?
You're gonna look it up?
Nope.
Or what?
Okay. Flip again. Heads.
You're flipping a coin.
Yep. Heads. You have a boyfriend. Tails. I've always loved you.
Okay.
And
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna
Excuse
do?
me, I've got someone watching,
What's
so...
he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Heads! We already freaked her out.
Actually, I was wondering that
There we go. Change subject.
Works for us.
I think it was him.
Hold on a sec.
So, Takamaki-san, what's your relation to this guy?
Huh?
We got her so flustered.
My, she's right as a beat. But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well,
Knock it off.
did you all enjoy our blushing
He is. He's like, well, let's get her upstairs.
Takamaki-san?
Just when it was getting interesting.
It's finally over. That was embarrassing. I can't believe you had the courage to stand up and say that in front of everyone.
Well,
You were in trouble, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, you were in trouble.
Huh?
Ooh, 3 points. Nice.
So you did it to help me?
Yeah.
At any rate, I had really frozen up for a second there. So, thanks. You were a huge help. You know, you're actually a pretty dependable guy. I think we'll be good together.
Oh, we're not gonna ignore that.
Talking about the future. That's a bit too heavy for right now.
Yeah, I think this is all mostly story scripted.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I feel the same way. Yeah.
Stop
Oh,
that!
3 more points. Keep blushing.
I'm still worried about Akechi-kun.
but I do think some of it may have. I don't know. I'd have to play another round through, get to a different romance confidant, and see if it would still be on or if it would be
somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this post-festival party actually turned out pretty fun. I want you to have this.
Aww.
What'd you get?
On cream puffs. Could you make us something? I can't wait to eat it.
Either one.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you like it.
3 more points.
If we aren't,
wanna head home together?
we weren't already at like max with on. This would get us.
Yeah, you're at 10, but now you're at like 15. All
Yeah,
right.
right.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
I mean, to be fair, this was a very huge crowd for Futaba.
Yes.
So.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store? I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Scripted too perfectly, in my opinion. And we are gonna get in trouble.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. everything.
What the hell is that face?
Yes. That'll smirk. Oh, uh-oh.
We're home.
I'm not really sure about the game.
He's got the card.
Sojiro?
Yup.
I was cleaning up and found this.
Uh-oh.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my
Who's ready to
permission?
cry, because I sure am. Uh-oh.
I'll apologize as much as you want later.
That doesn't bode well to gaming.
So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Sojiro is pissed.
Thank you very much.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Futaba's gonna shut down.
Yeah. Ooh, don't blame Futaba, or I'll explain everything. You know what?
Explain it.
It's Sojiro. Alright, it's Coffee Dad. Explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know.
Considering we're the one who sent it.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart.
Technically, you stole your own heart there from John.
Yeah.
It's the same as Mom's
Technically, 'cause
research.
you became a treasure,
They
if I
changed
remember
my
correctly.
cognition.
Seriously? Okaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
I mean, I'd rather read Futaba's research than what I've got to read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd ask, when did you notice?
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
We're gonna keep jumping around the bag.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your
Someone
behavior.
will Lancy, after all. I mean, we've got Morgana locked in a bag for crying out loud. Cat probably has to pay.
And if it's anything there like it was today, Morgana's probably roasting in there.
I mean, it's 26th of October,
Think
so
of Wakaba's
probably
research
not
on
nearly
the
as
Phantom
hot.
Thieves changing hearts.
Well, this is
were about
Japan,
the same
too.
Yeah.
thing.
Like I said, not nearly as. Trevor, probably with the humidity over there, it's probably pretty toasty.
Back in the day,
Like as it sits right
I
now,
used to be a
according to
government
my phone,
official.
it's 81.
So it's cooled off.
A little bit.
My job was to be the bridge between the
Wish it
country
was a lot
and the land
faster.
that walked before.
Yeah, I see like 70s and 80s. I look at the weather more across 90s. Across the board. I'm like, do I really have to go back to work?
I don't want to go
It's
back to
around
work.
that time that I got to know her.
Especially since I have no windows to roll
She
down.
said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death.
Okay, yeah, okay. I thought the Ultra looked familiar, Ultralight.
Who wouldn't take that as a joke?
This seems
I just
for
laughed
times
it
I've been down, and the more I watch it, the more sad it feels, which is odd, because it's usually the opposite for other scenes. I mean, to be fair, this probably be a little more emotional if we could actually hear everything.
Yeah.
If anything
So probably
would
my
happen
second
to
go
her,
around through this,
I'd feel
or
like
if I play
let her
through
down.
the original Persona 5, you know, this might be a little more emotional.
There's something I want to ask you.
Yes.
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't
Yes.
you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them?
We said we were gonna come clean.
Yeah, we're coming clean with
The
him.
first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
Oh, you can't hear Futaba's voice actor trying to realistically cry and sounding really dumb. No, we can't. We
Of
can
course,
hear.
her voice actress is fantastic.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, her voice actor has a wide range, so we're gonna let her, you know, do the attempt to cry thing.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Here, like, have my knife. You got me dead to rights.
Okay, so
I
either
mean-
you're sharp or sorry for keeping quiet.
I would probably just go sorry for keeping quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Soldier's already kind of.
You know what people call them? Criminals.
I'm already a criminal anyway, Soldero.
Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Not that kind of stole, Soldero.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
That's no joke.
Are you serious?
Deadly, I'm afraid.
You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So is Futaba.
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6
You're
months.
sheltering too.
And on top of that, Futaba's
I mean,
involved
Futaba's
too.
our navigator after all.
What the hell?
What the hell?
I mean, to be fair,
I want to find the
this
culprit who
huge
killed my
bombshell
mom.
just got dropped on him. Once you go, what the hell?
Yeah, pretty heavy stuff here.
Wait, killed?
Turning. Okay, Kinky. You're like, it's too hot.
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from
So I
it
do
all.
think I might hear confession playing.
Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe.
Some old guy running a cafe.
To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burned with all
It's
this
actually a really
crap.
good thing that he's not here today.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
This is every episode.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true at all. Yeah.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
Oh, okay, hold it down. And cat switch.
Nope.
I
No,
see.
there's a few people. I'm like, well, I haven't seen them in a while. Like, what's her name, Mallory?
Don't worry.
I haven't seen her in ages.
Gamer Girl.
Yes, haven't seen Gamer Girl.
Even if you are the real Phantom
There's that
Thieves,
one.
I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Daddy.
Yes.
I mean, who would believe such
Well, thank
a
you,
story?
Sojiro. Even if you don't believe it.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though.
That changed quick.
Yeah, he's doing a dad
Back
thing
out
now.
of the fight, you can't win.
You did when you met the Reaper. You left On lying there.
She was already dead. What do you want me to do? Drag her out by the hair?
Her ankle was right there, okay? Grab and run.
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba,
Been busy since about to get a job. Nice! Good on you! In the last year and a half,
then
we've
they're
had a
not
rough for
someone that
everybody.
kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
I was lucky
We're
enough to
done
find a
talking
job
about
that
this.
lets me work from home.
Come
Which
on.
I wasn't a big fan of, but at least I was still working.
All
You were
that
working,
yelling's
that's
got
what
me
mattered.
hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
And I was an essential worker.
Still, we should
So
tell
when
the
we
others
went through
about what
our-
just happened.
Crisis and chaos. It was one of the ones that was left. Well, not left, but I
Yeah.
volunteered to stay and keep the store going.
Let Futaba sleep.
Whoa, Ryuji!
Yeah, language, young man.
I mean, to be fair, he's been skirting around it the entire game. I think this is the first one he's dropped. What? He knows everything? You've got to be effing kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything?
Nope.
You likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Bodri was not okay. Yusuke?
Good deduction, Yusuke.
Very smart deduction. I had a feeling the boss was no ordinary man.
Absolutely not.
But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he?
Nope.
I think in that case we can consider him a new ally.
Absolutely. He's always been an ally.
I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be?
Ooh, someone very powerful, without a doubt.
Right?
Doesn't necessarily have to be a government official.
Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? Aren't you letting your mouth run a little wild, Ryuji? It would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. It's getting too big for even me to think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Yes. Futaba! Magilu!
Guess the chief had an inkling after all. Futaba, aren't you gonna go home?
She's just hanging out.
Sorry.
No.
What's happened? Because I get the calling card.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make sure she's actually talking.
Right.
Since, again, we can barely hear anything. Okay. No, she's not talking.
Okay. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. What do you think? I mean, she's fit on the sofa.
Yeah, she's tiny. You can fit two of her on that sofa. That's up to you, man.
Well, don't go. I'm gonna go home. Night.
Hey.
Okay, fine, we'll go to bed.
Damn it, Bo. Go to sleep.
Don't I wish? Should be yelling that at me at night. Go to bed. No, I want out.
Darling, you now have a new
Concludes the speech given
job.
by
You gotta tell
Representative
Daddy to go to
Masayoshi
sleep.
Shido, who may be forming a
Speaking
new
of
party.
sleeping.
I say, I think she's out of it. Darling. Darling kitty.
Her ears are moving as to like, just leave me alone.
Like she's still. I just want to make sure she's still at least. Because it's really hot. Good speech.
I'm
Good
sure she's fine on that floor.
Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming the party.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others.
Big stretchies and scratchies.
Oh yeah. Promise we'll have the air conditioner on tomorrow and we'll be good to go.
The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Okay.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further...
They're right there?
Well, yeah, no, that's,
Oh, are you talking about the...
Yeah, the newscast.
$273,000.
That would pay off my mortgage and my vehicle, and I would still have some play money.
That would get me a new vehicle.
I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Would help me get a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
Of my own.
And in some cases, might even just outright buy one.
Right, depending on the property.
No, don't use the middle one.
I mean, that is
That's
insane. 30 million yen for a bunch of high schoolers?
Only if we get
I hope
caught.
you understand
Alright,
the
that seems a
situation
little,
Yep, so I hope you understand the situation you're in. I don't know.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the
I think I hear
Phantom
him talking,
Thieves.
but
I think so.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
Sojour's also so low that it's really hard.
And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
Okay. Why did this happen? Should we apologize? There's no choice. I didn't know it would.
Well, technically you didn't know. You kind of...
Yeah, it just kind of happened.
happened.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter.
And I thank you.
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
In turn,
Yes. Believe in me!
hi, Dave. How you doing?
Padula?
Yep, it's Dave.
As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Is it warm down in your neck of the woods?
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1.
We're friends on that, remember? Pretty sure.
Exactly.
Unless it's not you that I have on there who was playing Virtua Fighter.
That will be when their curtain
Before I went live. Which I was wondering what your thoughts are on Virtua Fighter so far.
Hey, great!
Okay, now you're getting into where they don't talk.
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah. But let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. You should play with me, it's the bomb. Isn't it one of the free games this month for PSN? For PlayStation Plus?
I haven't even looked at free games yet.
It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. Oh yeah, sure enough, it is free on PSN. Nice! I mean, I'm not much of a fighter, but...
Oh, fighting game?
Yep. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little.
Is it?
Yo, you see the news? I raised myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. Not sure we're getting away this time. Never too late to start. I mean, to be fair, with the new one, it's got, you know, the most updated control setup and whatnot. Backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person.
That was Kawakami!
No Kawakami!
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
He is talking. I can hear him.
Okay.
It feels so
I
unrealistic.
thought I heard
can't help
something
but
that
laugh.
sounded like voices.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals. I'm positive now.
Don't talk to him. The question is, how do we get to her house?
So much time and effort has
Remember,
been
we
put
need a
into
name,
this.
we need a
President Okumura probably wasn't their only target.
a place.
Yep.
Perhaps
perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Easy, UK.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end.
Hey now.
Calm down,
And there was
everyone.
that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
Plot sticking. Oh, the plot is... The plot has went from water to molasses real quick.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope
You
with it
miss
more
the fact that
calmly.
Akechi knows that we are the Phantom Thieves.
Haru?
And unless we go along and help him, he will turn us in.
Yep, he is blackmailing the group.
Not even for the monetary
when
award. the
Kabarakawa
royal
died.
Yeah.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God!
Calm down, Ryuji.
Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us. Pure
Yeah,
and pure and simple. We got baited.
It's probably
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this. Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're firing up the group again.
Hey, it's me.
He's talking.
Okay.
About me yelling earlier, being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
It's alright, bud.
It's all good.
It's understandable. I know how you feel.
I know how you feel, actually.
Yeah.
You too.
I mean, if we weren't the silent protagonists, we'd be screaming too right about now, to be honest.
It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida.
I think you've grown quite a bit.
You have become quite a different individual from when we met, Ryuji. Sure, you're still hot-headed.
To be depended on.
He's a teenager after all, alright?
But you've actually grown up since we've met you and become one of our closest confidants.
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Let's say the first or second one.
Right. You can still change after all.
Yeah.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
It'd be a good idea, Ryuji.
See ya.
Oh, another call.
Yep.
Oh, text.
I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us together at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. What do you think he is trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. It's directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right?
We'll manage.
We'll manage. Yeah, we're gonna overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
You've seen Morgan's ears do the...
Okay.
Can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. I can at least go downstairs.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, come on! Let me out! Your probation was almost over. Why did it end up like this?
Oh, sorry.
Sojiro... I think? Yeah, we're at rank 8. And we have that, money-grabbing uncle. We can't advance until we finish that.
Okay.
Like how we have some of the...
okay.
Like with, Roofy Doctors.
Yeah.
We had her... we had that, Mementos request. We couldn't do anything to advance her until we got further. Alright. I wonder... I want to check that out real quick. We did get...
No, the puffs. Woo! Stores 100 SP to one ally.
Woo! Thank you, dear.
Yes. Those are some amazing puffs.
Fantastic puffs. Have to make sure that if we need to make sure that Joker specifically eats it.
Yeah. Give it to somebody else. Hey, I made that for you.
That would be hilarious. No curry ingredients. Dang it. There's really not much we can do here.
Do you have anything that can increase your guts, like reading or game-wise?
That's actually what I was checking. Don't think so. I think all of my stuff is just one. However, not have that much. We're gonna go ahead and read game secrets.
Make sure your clothes up.
Why? So maybe I can get through that game.
Wow.
Secret technique, huh? Sound like something Phantom Thieves would use. If ain't.
Oh.
So you finished reading game secrets. It's full of secret techniques for a bunch of games. We could be any video game we want now. Although I guess it's up to you whether or not you actually want to use any of those cheats. I'm going to.
All right.
You now know several secrets and cheats for video games. You can use these to lower the difficulties of these games, thus making them easier to beat.
Yeah, it's like time.
I mean, granted, it's not like, you know, charm or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm full up, but
the only thing you have left is guts.
Criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
if all else fails, I can just go take the Big Bang Challenge if it ever lets me out of the cafe.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this.
It's so bland.
Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
Give him some wrinkles up high on the.
He's a politician of the
on
ruling
cue
party,
ball.
isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
This man doesn't have my support.
No.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician
yes,
seems
but
pretty
dude,
amazing.
voting is a very important civic duty.
He's passionate
for
and
all
thinks
of
of
us.
the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister.
I've always said,
definitely
if you
voting
don't
for
vote,
him.
you don't have the right to complain.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians
And I
seem
didn't
so
have the right in
unreliable.
that case because I didn't vote in 2016.
Oh.
To be fair, I had literally just moved between primary and general.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really in no mental shape at that point. So I didn't. Also, I didn't want to have to do the whole hassle of changing my driver's license and all that.
Yeah, true.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Oh, he's like way too
Quit effing
chipper.
around.
Right?
Please keep this short.
Yeah, I need to go buy some movie. I need to go rent a movie with Judge today.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures.
Yes.
I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end as well.
Yeah, just about.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities.
The only one.
However,
I mean,
the
to be fair,
groundwork for fabricating
to you
testimonies and
who
concocting a
deduced it,
culprit are
and
underway.
Sojiro, who had a gut feeling about it.
Yeah.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt.
I'll be blunt.
I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
Oh.
I've already discovered that she has a palace.
You were wondering.
Yeah. This is how.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change your heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No.
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why.
The truth will be
Part of
covered
me
up,
really wants to cut my hair.
and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed.
Part of
I
me
can't
wants
allow
to
such
keep
a
it,
thing
so.
to happen.
So I eventually want to donate
My
the
own
stuff if I
ethics
can get
won't
along.
Alright, let's flip a coin.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
I need to talk to Tiana though.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect
I'll
her
talk
as
to her
well.
about hair mold.
How do you
If my
mean?
hair gets too wet for too long, too often, it could mold. And then I would have to go.
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you
And
agree
I
to
was
my
looking,
plan?
and apparently, I am at, as of right now, the max I can get with Akechi.
Okay.
Remember, Akechi is one of the three that I have to get to as max as possible.
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth.
We're already maxed with.
There is also
Gokugawa.
one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
And I think we're as maxed out as we can get with Counselor.
She'll be a
I'd have to
fine
go.
warning to others not to meddle with you any
She has to
further.
let me have a chance.
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their
When
corruption.
you're in, or when you are ready, check out last stream.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to.
All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
To be fair, it is your sister.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Justice!
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
Yeah.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
I mean, we really don't have a choice. The gun is literally at our heads here.
Yes.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out.
Well, just because the
it
Phantom
does.
Thieves will be disbanded doesn't mean we still can't hang out. We
Yeah.
just can't go into the mansions anymore.
Mako-chan.
Just hope.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
You know Makoto.
Yeah.
Why didn't didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
But you have our...
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Ooh, does Makoto have a date?
Will
Probably
you tell your sister about this?
to be honest with you.
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
A little bit. I mean, to be fair, this is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Wasn't moving as fast.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yep.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Do you believe me now?
Do you believe me now? Yeah.
Believe you. I'm just considering it as a possibility. Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Remember, we can't give away our team.
Yeah.
I didn't actually look. That is a bad ending.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Hey!
If I let, there's a very crucial plot point. If I let Sai know on that day who my team is, it's game over.
Oh.
You need to
and I
keep your
get the
focus.
bad ending. We're trying to go for the 3rd semester.
It seems you're completely worn out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been beaten. I am drugged.
But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Definitely not. I'm not alone.
Yeah, no.
I haven't lost yet, and justice wins in the end.
Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Aren't we all puppets at some point?
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper.
Rank up.
Prosecutor, rank 6. Judgment.
Alright.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Summary of the story up to this point has been updated.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
What? Ask a favor?
Apparently.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her.
Oh.
Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
No, Futaba.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Don't do that.
Yeah, let's not.
What else can you think of?
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always.
Pulling on his cheeks.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Got a lot more flashbacks here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this case, flash forward because we're against the next day.
Flash forward.
Now for today's training news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. It's not that big. Isn't Israel going through that right now?
And doesn't Italy go through that like every 6 to 8 months?
Something like that. Italy. Oh, Italy. Oh. Kawakami! Where are we meeting today? Alright, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Courthouse?
Courthouse.
Where's that? Hint. The government office district. Kasumi Gaseki. My best way, my tongue's gonna run.
I like it. I like it.
It's like the Suicide Forest. There's so many syllables. I'm like, no. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Hope you don't have to visit in any official capacity when you get older, Reed. Me either. Not somewhere normal people usually go. To be fair.
Yeah.
Unless you absolutely have to go to the courthouse, do you just go there just for fun?
I go there to record stuff now. For property sales.
But you're going there for work. You're
Yes.
not going there for fun.
No. No one goes to the courthouse for fun.
Right? Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. Just as long as we don't get caught on CCTV.
Yes.
So are we just gonna plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den.
To say the least.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her
I
course
love
of
how
action.
he's now cool with the talking cat.
Yeah.
On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
And of course, as per usual, with the believables, we hit it early.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved.
Yep.
I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural.
I mean, to be fair, we are a bunch of high schoolers,
A bunch of high schoolers,
standing
yeah.
outside in the government district.
Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Oh, Futaba just...
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
I mean, we already have your info already, Akechi.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks.
Techno nerd, after all. Again, I would kill to have a monitor set up for crying out loud. I can't do it here because the slanted roof kind of
puts a damper and all that.
Little bit.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
She's praising you.
She's got a crush on the phone.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Martial arts ring?
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
We've already been there. No.
Yep.
It's not it.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then. How about a racetrack for horses?
Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Nope.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
There we go. Dude, right in front of the courthouse. So there's probably lots and lots and lots of cameras.
Right? Oh.
Animate.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Why is Morgan the only one transformed?
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
And because we haven't entered the courthouse yet? Or the casino? Woo! Well, hello there, casino! When did we go to Vegas.
It's not just a casino. It's freaking Las Vegas.
It's Vegas. Why not Vegas?
The courthouse is a casino.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you saw it. Officially announced, SummerSlam.
SummerSlam's in Vegas.
At the Allegiant.
Everywhere
Allegiant
else
Stadium
seems to be a normal
in
cityscape.
Vegas. Think we're gonna get camels again?
Possibly.
I mean, we can't have
But
Bobby.
you can't have Heenan on it,
We can't have Heenan running backwards on it, sadly.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Well, in the cognition, anything's possible.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
Again, most normal people don't want to just hang out at the police station either.
Yeah.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name too.
Oh, we're gonna give Akechi a code name?
Yep.
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Haru?
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Karasu.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually.
All white?
If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not go with Crow instead? All right. From here on out,
You're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Let's go!
Do I get to move finally?
Now then.
This is usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration round.
There you go.
I can!
Hey!
Woo! Alright, first things first. We have ourselves an Akechi. The Justice Crow.
Ooh! That's neato.
A noble thief that made waves in England during the Middle Ages. He is an expert archer and the leader of the Merry Men, outlaws of justice who made Sherwood Forest their home.
I don't remember Robin Hood looking quite like that, but...
Neither do I, but, you know... He's got Megadola, heavy almighty damage to a foe, Mechton Raid, medium bless to one foe, medium curse to one foe, insta-kills, and fortified spirit, decreases chances of being inflicted with ailments, may decrease SP cost of allies support skills by half. That's actually kinda handy.
Yes.
It learns Kugagon at 47, heavy blast to one foe. Okay. Let's see if we can equip it with anything that I have. I knew I have.
That's coming.
He's got a luminous saber, an authentic imitation energy sword for kids.
A lightsaber.
He's got the Mobius toy ray gun that's popular with children. The formal shirt's the best I've got because I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
We got the black necktie, a formal necktie for fancy events. Give me tights.
Dotted tights.
Of course, he's got his print suit.
Which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Wait!
Can't go that way. You're garner far too much attention. Let's find another route. Route.
Route.
Boot barn. Our little commercial for boot barn.
What?
Yep, we'll go upstairs. Station route. Upstairs, around the corner, to the left.
You're going through the doors.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to
There
see
you go.
him from here.
Whoa!
So, this means we're
Yeah, he said it was opposite.
Yeah, he's definitely not black. Very showy.
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
I mean, to be fair, everyone else is either in black or mostly black. Lon's in red. He's the only one that's not in some sort of black.
Yeah.
Even Haru was pretty much in black.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Got that long plank mask, or plank doctor mask.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
As they sometimes do in a cognition.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card, as always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
He has so many questions, alright?
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
You're securing your route.
I do think, however, that I do want to switch. I want to put Akechi in
there.
Switch up the photo for now. Just so I have an idea of like his fighting style.
Yeah. Woo!
Treasure demon!
Yeah.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get
Orlov.
away! This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy to stay focused.
Come on, hi, kitty. You're awake.
Persona!
Let's try Frank.
You're mine.
Groaning.
Persona! Eat this!
Fire.
Such a pain!
No, not weak, but that did damage.
That did a bunch of damage.
I lend it.
Surprisingly tough.
My skills exceed yours.
Well, let's try. I haven't seen any of these like Starburst ones. Let's try.
Now, Robin. Breathe and move on.
Let's go.
I forgot how bright Horus was. Heck, a ton of cherries. Heck, a ton of cherries.
Yeah.
Red Rider.
Let's try.
Go down.
You need my help?
Oop.
Crow, following up.
Critical hit from Akechi.
Yeah.
Woo! Crow, looking good.
Checkmate.
We have ourselves a new mask.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay. I can feel it.
But you're not done, human. You're not done.
I want all the attention.
All of the attention. Oh, on the belly hurts.
I got an aluminum sheet. Not even treasure.
Just a sheet of aluminum?
Just a sheet of aluminum.
I can see it.
Try it.
Oh, someone's got a sword.
To be fair, I don't think I necessarily want to cut that. Just saying. That cross patterning is probably structural.
Yes.
It's somewhere.
You gonna say can you jump across?
Over here. Over here. I think somebody said something, but I want to check out. Orlo. Medium chance of all foes.
Are you cuddling up with the GameCube controller?
Yeah, she likes those. Give me just a second here because I can't remember.
Oh, now double scratches. Best day ever.
Oh, yeah. All the attention. Oh, that's right. Zucchini. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
That's because I want to hopefully get the twins up to rank, and since I'm not in Mentos at this point, I gotta do this. 22,000 is a lot of experience.
It's somewhere.
A lot of experience. Smoke cigar.
Yeah, somebody put their cigar in that vase.
And now I've got it as sellable treasure.
I can see it.
Maybe it was an important cigar.
That or me.
An incomplete deck. Not playing with a full deck.
Welcome. Come Come on out, you petty thieves.
Thoughts on the music? I absolutely adore the music of Persona 5.
Yes.
She can see us?
In fact, it's one of my most played albums on Spotify.
You're after the treasure,
Whoa.
are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
Let us get after her, Joker.
That's the plan. Okay, go through the door.
I can elbow it all I want. Nothing will happen.
Joker.
I just want to go back and check out that other door!
You're not allowed to.
I just want in.
You can't go in. You are not allowed. You shall not pass.
I got a silver monocle.
Monocle.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Joker.
Focus.
No exploring.
Apparently not. I got confused vial. Didn't you say your boss was listening to this in the office one day?
Yeah, I mentioned it, and she has Spotify, so she brought
Checking
it up.
it out?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Huh? Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
That door is wiggy.
that's because
Safe
it's a safe
room.
room door.
Let's rest.
You know, I think this actually might be a good time to end the stream.
We'll chase after
Sign next
Sign
week.
next week.
Yeah. Just because I do have another day of work, 3 more days of work in a row to take care of. As much as I would love to just plow through, gotta save a little bit after all. But I mean, we only made about 3 days of in-game progress.
A lot of it.
Well, that was a
scripted
lot
stuff.
of story
Yeah.
happened in those 3 days. And we're in a palace, after all. So, thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you, as always, T Gaming, for popping in the Persona stream. Appreciate it. So, what's coming up for the week for the two of us? Starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 11 a.m. over on Off the Grid Games. That is Off the Grid Games with a Z on Facebook. I'm jumping back into Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, last week I completely forgot about needing to stream because it was just kind of a weird day.
You had more important things on your mind?
Yeah, it had a lot of important things kind of going on, and it just slipped my mind. But tomorrow it will not. So 11 a.m. over on Facebook, we're gonna go watch me fail at platforming some more.
And it's gonna be all on his own because I have to work. Because I work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. It sucks. So hopefully, Oh no, it won't be. It might, depending on how long you go, it may or may not be uploaded by the time I get home so I can watch it. And there probably will not be a stream on Sunday on my end, because sometimes I will stream after him, usually afternoons on Twitch. It just kind of depends.
Yeah.
Mondays.
Yeah, after work.
Yeah. Monday, we're off. Monday Night Raw.
Tuesday, over on Off the Good Games on Facebook. More Control. Again, we're still have a lot of questions, but at least hopefully Marshall can answer some of these. Hopefully that, like what happened to our brother all those years ago with Dylan. Maybe we can get a little bit more information on Polaris. You know, this being that's been with us apparently since we were little kids when all this starts going down. So hopefully we'll get some answers on that on Tuesday.
Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, right back here on YouTube. More Batman Arkham Origins. Completed the section GCPD where we went through the sewers. We popped out of the sewers. I still can't remember what my next objective is. You'll find out with me as we hop back in on Wednesday.
Thursday, Facebook, Off the Grid Games, will be the finale of Resident Evil Village. If you missed last week, I would highly recommend, or not just last week, a couple days ago. But if you missed the last stream, I highly recommend checking that out. We got some pretty good jump scares in there, especially from Propeller Face.
Which again, I think is probably like the jump scare of the game.
Yes.
At that point.
But we are now Chris Redfield, and we're going after Mother Miranda.
So that'll be fun. I'll be on the couch for that, as always.
Oh, yes.
Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, right back here. More Ghost of Tsushima. We're getting close to the end. I have 4 more main story... I had to look. I'm like, how far out am I? I have 4 more story missions to go, and I have to finish up the rest of my tales with the friend, people I've been with all game. Which, for Travis, sadly, that means I won't be killing Ishikawa.
Aww.
So, go check that out. And then after that, I make no shades about it. So sometimes I'll have the games, I'll have games set. Sometimes I won't. After Ghost of Tsushima will be Shenmue 3. I promised it. I'm even gonna have Virtua Bros. Segalicious on. He said he wants to be on at least the first stream as a commentator. So that'll happen. That'll be fun. And of course, next Saturday, right back here, Persona 5 Royal, we're gonna start more investigation into the palace of Sai Ichima. You can find Walchi
primarily on Facebook, Off the Grid Games. It's Off the Grid Games with Z, but you can also find me on YouTube, same name.
And he, with Facetube, or Facetube.
With Facetube. With Ubook and Facetube.
With Facebook deleting VODs after a certain period of time. Go check out his YouTube for all of his previous VODs, previous games like Tales of Berseria.
Nothing will be deleted over there.
Tales of
yes,
Berseria,
the Tales series was fantastic. Hoping to pick up another Tales game
very soon.
Very soon.
RE7, RE. Did you do 2 and 3 or just 2?
I did both. I did 3, and then I did Claire's side of 2.
So RE2, RE3, 7, Village. No, you didn't do Little Nightmares as this.
No, I did not.
But again, just go check out his channel. He's got all sorts of fun stuff. Follow me here, Facebook, or like, comment, subscribe on any and all videos. Last I checked, I was 4 subs away from hitting my 80 sub goal, which is revealing my 100 sub stream games. But I'm not, even he doesn't know what games
I don't even know him. I don't want to know him until he gets to 80.
Absolutely. So get me to that goal so we can all find out, so you guys can help me get to 100 so we can do a marathon. Also, depending on how fast it takes me to finish Ghost of Tsushima, my birthday is a stream day.
Yes.
My birthday falls on Friday.
Friday.
So, there may be a super special birthday stream. And since Travis usually hangs out with us on Fridays, I was almost thinking we should do more Super Mario.
Would you put that bugging his head, and I'm thinking about taking that Thursday and Friday off, so...
And currently, depending on how my schedule looks like, you know, if my schedule falls the way it does, I think I am off that weekend. Yeah, because I'm off next weekend, which is rodeo. Rodeo. I didn't take that off, I just fell that way.
Yeah, just coincidence.
And then I work the next weekend after that, so unless something happens, I'm off. I'll probably have to work my birthday. But I will have, hopefully, that weekend off, so we can have a nice long marathon, or possibly a nice long marathon stream either Friday or early Saturday. Probably Friday, so we can keep track of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Lord Bowmeister, TARDIS Blue, Jack-o'-lantern face, bottom right corner of your screen, all one word, Lord Bowmeister, though you can find me if you search 2 words. It happens. It's there. Alright, that's enough rambling for us. We're heading on out. I need to attempt to get some sleep.
I need to let some dogs out.
Yes, especially the old man. He needs it. So, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, that's Welchie. I'm the Bowmeister. And we have been obedient yours. Have a good night.
See ya!
Again, this